I was speaking to a lot of teachers, a lot of persons from those institutions where a child without parents lives, and talking with them. I found out that not boys are the most aggressive ones between lessons on the corridors or the ones who are fighting with each other. Like nowadays, at least at the places and people whom I have talked to, I knew that nowadays girls are the more aggressive ones. And somehow I found this very interesting because I've seen many movies, I've heard many stories about boys fighting, and it's like a part of stereotype of being a young boy that you are like being a little hooligan and like fooling around, fighting with each other, you know. But like to hear the stories about girls who are more aggressive, who can't determine where the border of like hitting someone is, I just found it interesting to tell a story of such a girl, because I was just curious, how does it happen? And I'm not an anthropologist, but I have like my own personal hypotheses about it, personal guesses, that maybe like boys have a lot of things like video games, so they can like through the aggression out of them with like this kind of electronic sport violence they have on their screens.
Yeah, alternative outlet.
Yeah, it's like having the aggression out of them in a virtual way, yeah? So they don't have to fight with their own bare hands. And I think not a lot of girls are using this kind of entertainment. So the tension grows inside of them. Also, it's like for girls, sometimes this like artificial surface of social media can be more brutal for them somehow, because like commenting on each other photos, and like it's for everyone it's a big deal, but I suppose like with the teenagers I talked to, like for teenager girls in our city, it was like, whoa, the totally like the most vulnerable part of their life. So they strive to be perfect, they strive to be above average, and yet they don't have any place or any situation to get their stress or aggression out. So they're like, you know, a string in a guitar, so they're like the pressure is so big that I was really curious, what can it move the story to, how the story can unvolve.